Hi, ladies. It's Friday. Listen, for those of you who are used to looking at my channel, disregard the last few videos again with all the chaos. Let's just move on. So, dating in 2020. I'm seeing these videos. I want to tell you something. I have no problem with relationship coaches, with dating coaches that try to go by the heavenly word, right? But I want to null and void this. I want to speak truth into your life right now. With all the health that I try to speak to you on, with all the understanding about living your best life as a woman, whether you have been a parent, whether you're a single woman looking for marriage, or just living a single life, living out your purpose. Please be careful. Listen, ladies. No, I will not change my standards. If a gentleman who is a gentleman worthy of that to be called gentleman invites me out, he will be paying. Period. I don't care what you're wearing. If we're friends, yes, we're building on a friendship, platonic friendship. We get to know each other, right? Now, if we're going out and let's say we work together, or let's say like we just happen to have lunch, everyone's getting lunch or something like that, or we go bowling, and that's not really what I do anymore, but I'm just giving examples, then yes. Maybe you could go Dutch if you both were going to eat. However, I just won't do anything. I won't eat. My finances, my standards, my value is based on what I'm doing in life. I'm investing as well in my life to have the best life. If you are a single woman and you have children, I do not like the single mama term. I actually had to talk to someone at one of my projects that I'm doing in one of my positions that I work at to receive money. Please don't go around calling anyone single mama. That's the whole point. That's the wrong part. It's supposed to be separate. You shouldn't be introducing or, if you're just talking to someone, let them know you might have a child, teenagers, grown children, whatever that might be. Whether you're a grandmère, you have a grandchild, I say sons and daughters of those sons and daughters you have, their offspring. That's not anyone's business. They're going to look at you differently, meaning they don't have to accept you right then. You're getting to know them. So excuse me guys, I am definitely in my car, but I had seen a video and it kind of hit a nerve. If you are going to be you're going to be you regardless of what's going on. A gentleman pays. If he invites you to dinner, if he invites you to a play, if you're going somewhere special, if you're getting to know each other and you're building on that, you may buy your own coffee. You may buy your own panini bread. You may buy your own breakfast sandwich, anything like that. But that's because you're friends, right? But if a man is to ask you out, he is asking you out. You're taking care of you. I'm not saying he has to pay the bills. He has to do any of that. I don't believe in all of that extra. If he wants to buy you a gift, great. But I had a life already. I have bills. I already have some things. I'm taking care of myself. Again, I'll say this like I said in the last video. If a man is in my home, he pays the rent. Period. Because I shouldn't be living with a man. Living. I mean, not cohabitating. I'm saying living. Not like animals. Actually living. He's my husband. Certain things I don't need to do. So I'm talking more about relationships now because I feel the healthiness. We have to be really careful of men that have been married for a long time, see things one way that are younger. If you're over 35, if you're over 35, it could be a lot different. If you're under 35, it can be a lot different. I'm not an independent woman and strong woman. I'm a confident, dignified, classy, communicative, meaning not community, communicative. I communicate. mental clarity. So I have my mental mind, my emotional strength, and my clarity. That's the strength. It's not that I'm strong. I want to be physically strong where I can go over a man, but I want to be fit. I want my mind to be strong. I want to be healthy here in my heart. So that's the kind of strength. We're not going to sit there and expect, just because we know how to do dishes, or we know how to bake, or we know how to add spices to our salads and do all that. We are women. Now, when Adam and Eve were here, Eve was brought to Adam. He was toiling the soil. It means he was out working. It means he was out providing. That's what he was supposed to be doing those parts. She was out being creative and nurturing. Now, I'm not saying how it ended was a whole different thing, but that was the intention of the Heavenly Father, right? So I'm saying, if you believe that way, I mean, you can believe however you would like, but I would like to say, whoever sees this video, just know, for me, my inside, my outside, everything has to match. It has to be in correlation. It has to be together. One thing I will not do is excuse the fact that if we're getting to know each other, that's extremely different than being asked out and then or expected to pay once we get there. If you ask me out, you're going to pay for that meal. Now, for friends and we're getting to know each other and we haven't had a committed relationship, we're not there, that's different. I'm not telling you my personal situation right now, this day, but I'm telling you that's my conclusion to it. That's the way I see it. That's the way it works. Independent or not, I'm not independent of loving, independent of understanding. My finances are my finances, yes. However, please don't expect, because the world is shifting and doing what it's doing, that I have to follow that. I'm going to follow it the way I was born to follow it. All right, you guys, leave your comments, questions, answers below. I'll get to a part 2 on this. I have to get where I'm going this morning. So talk to you soon and have a wonderful Friday.